Yo, what's up guys? It's Norm from Daily Fantasy Archive, and if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, press this bell notification button so you're notified every time I upload, and let's smash the the like button, and let's see if we can hit over 10 likes for the fire lineups and the great advice I've been giving out every day, and the hard work that I've been putting in. Anyways, let's get right into the lineup. Let's look at last night actually first. Last night was pretty good. The main lineup cashed in 50-50s and double ups, hit 103.7. Quick really saved us in the end. Headman and Lonnie were awful last night. My late lineup was on fire, and my after hours lineup was also on fire. And I'm not sure what the cash line was in DraftKings lines, but I'm pretty sure this late line would have cashed and everything. And I think this was let me see what it was. It was the Turbo had 38.40, so I'm not sure what the cash lines were there. You guys would have to let me know, comment on the video, or let me know on Twitter. Also follow us on Twitter, DFS_archive. Okay, let's get right into the lineup. Today, the first player I'm going to be looking at for goaltending wise, we always start off with the goalie, is John Bernier. I'm going to be picking John Bernier. I picked him the other night. Made me a lot of money again the other night when I picked him. Second highest Vegas odds to win. He's in a goal total on home ice. Last two favored games, he had averaged 26.40, and last 6 home games, he's averaged 21.04. Buffalo is 1-6 in the last 7 meetings, and 1-6 in their last 7 in Anaheim. Buffalo is also 0-5 in his last 5, and their opponents only allowed 2 or less goals in the game before, which was Anaheim the other night. Bernier 6-3 in his last 10 and 8-1-1 on home ice, playing very, very, very well on home ice, very consistent hockey, and Buffalo's on a back-to-back. The other goalie that I would look at would be Matt Murray. He's on home ice, and they're big Vegas favorites to win tonight. Big Vegas favorites to win tonight. They've lost 10 in their last 11 games. The Devils are getting about 2.26 goals per game, which makes them the 28th ranked offense. Is very awful. Their 7 games in March, they only got about 2.00 goals per game, which is completely awful. That's not a lot of goals they're getting, so they can't really be winning, which is the reason why they have 10 losses in their last 11 games. They're on home ice where Matt Murray plays a lot better. He's 5-3-1 his last 10 games, playing very consistent. And the last time he played them, he won, and the Pens are better than New Jersey in every category besides face-offs and penalty kill. And the Devils are 1-5 in their last 6 meetings and 3-13 in their last 16 meetings in Pittsburgh. Big Vegas favorites at -260 in a 5.5 total game. Should be an easy win for Pittsburgh. Another goalie that I would look at would be Ranta and GPP, and Elliott would also be another pick. Elliott's in a 6-goal game, 6-game total if he plays, so I'm not too sure if I would be picking him tonight unless it's a GPP or Ranta. The first center I'm going to be looking at is Ryan Getzlaf. Ryan Getzlaf is Anaheim's big favorites to win tonight. 7.5K. He has 15 points in his last 10 games. He's been on fire, playing really well. Most points in the last 10 on his team by 6 points. And he's playing 20 minutes a game, has a very safe floor, and he's on a 3-game point streak. He's also averaging over a block shot a game, so he's even a safer player when he's getting some block shots each game. Almost 2 or at least a block shot a game. And the Sabres own the 21st ranked offense and lost 2-0 last night, and they're on the 3rd game in 4 nights, so they're going to be tired. Buffalo's also giving up 9.6 shots a game to centers, and he's on the first line power play. Another center that I would take a look at if I'm not would be Sidney Crosby. Big favorites to win tonight in a 5.5 total game. Malkin is out, so Crosby should have a lot more load on his hands. He should have a lot more playing time. He should get the puck a lot more, especially on the power play. He has 8 points in his last 10 games with 40 shots, so a nice safe floor for his price tag because he's shooting a lot, even if he doesn't score or get an assist, and he plays a lot better on home ice. And in his last 3 games against New Jersey, he has 5 points, so he's almost pretty much a lock tonight. Definitely with Malkin out too. This other center that I'll be locking on is Steven. Costs 5.5K. Big Vegas favorites to win in a 5.5 total game. Plays way better on home ice. In his last 2 games against Florida, he's has an assist. Florida's given up 1.6 assists a game to centers and 10.14 shots a game. 10.4 shots a game to centers, and he's also averaging 19.83 in his last 7 blowout games, so he's been very consistent, and he's on the first line power play, and Florida's on a back-to-back. Some other centers I would be looking at for value would be Nick Bodino. He's on the second line. His role is going to step up a lot tonight. He's on second line power play. Should fit in, play very well tonight. Take Malkin's spot. Backlund should also be very good tonight at 5.3K. And Adam Henrique is also another good play at 4.3K if you want to go against Matt Murray and you're not taking Matt Murray. Some wingers that I would be looking at would be Connor Sherry would definitely be a lock tonight. He got he might be on the second line if Patrick Hornquist plays. He'll be on the second line. If not, he's on the first line. Either way, he should see lots of playing time. As he will be on the first line, second line or the first line, and the second line power play. Vegas favors to win tonight. 5.5 total game. Easy way to get exposure to Crosby if he's on the first line. If you aren't playing him, if you're not playing Crosby. And he has 43 points, 49 games, so he's almost at a point per game. And he has 9 points in his last 9 games and plays a lot better on home ice. And he's averaging 21.50 in his last 3 blowout games, so he's been very consistent. Again, we're going to go right back to this Pittsburgh game. He's going to play in the first line, and could see some second line power play, and he plays second line power play. They're big favorites to win. He has 9 points in his last 10 games, and he plays way better on home ice. And the Devils own the 22nd ranked defense, so he should be able to expose them tonight. He only costs 4.6K, and it's an easy way to get exposure to Crosby. He should have some high upside tonight. Another winger that I would look at would be Chris Kreider. Big favorites to win in a 5.5 total game. He's on the first line and first line power play. He's on a 4-game point streak with 15 shots in those 4 games. He's a very safe cash play and has a lot of high upside for GPP. He's playing an awful Florida team. Florida is 1-5 in their last 6 in the Rangers in New York and 2-9 in their last 11 meetings overall. So he costs 6K, so he should be a pretty nice lock tonight. Nice play for you guys. You can look at him in your player pool. Player that I'm going to be taking is Racco. Big favorites to win on the first line, second line power play. He has 9 points in his last 10 games, plays way better on home ice, and he's been on fire. In his last game against Buffalo, he had 2 points, and he takes a lot of shots, so it's a safer floor, and I can see Anaheim really destroying Buffalo tonight, as Buffalo is on the back-to-back, and they just got shut out last night. Another value play that I would look at would be Frolik, which I will be locking in. He's on the first line. I want exposure to his 6-goal game total in Calgary against Dallas. Dallas is alpha on defense, gives up a lot of points, and Niemi's in net giving up 4.4 goals a game, and they had the worst penalty kill in the league, and they're coming off a back-to-back. I would also look at Chris Kunitz. He's on the second line. You might want exposure to that. You're going to want exposure to this Pittsburgh game, so if you've got to find a way, he's very cheap to get him in. Alex Hemsky is not Alex Hemsky. Alex Hemsky's on the second line. I meant to say, yep, it was right what I was saying. So he's in a 6-goal game total. I can see him having some high upside. Christopher Stieg plays third line for Calgary, but he's also on the first line power play. Has crazy high upside for only costing 3.8K. And Sharp plays on the third. Plays on the third line, and he also plays on the first line power play, so has some high upside, sort of like Christopher Stieg, but a bit more consistent. On defense, I'm going to be taking Dougie Hamilton. I'm going to be looking at him. Cost 5.6K. Big favorites to win a 6-goal game total. Has 9 points his last 10. Plays on the first line, second line power play, and takes a lot of shots, so he's a safe floor. And Dallas, like I've said before, has the worst power play penalty kill in the league, and they're on a back-to-back. So it should be a good way for him to get a few points here tonight. Ron McDonough would be another player I'm looking at. If I'm not taking Dougie Hamilton, I'm taking Ron McDonough for sure. Costs 5.7K. Big favorites to win in a 5.5 total game. Has 2 goals and 1 assist in his last 10 games. In his last 2 games with 10 shots and 5 blocks. In 3 games. And he plays just under 25 minutes a game, so he has a nice safe floor. He's on a first line power play, and also plays first line penalty kill. So he has lots of upside. The other defense that I'll be looking at is Justin Schultz. Got 6.3K. He's on the first line power play. Has a huge upside. Has 7 points his last 10 games with 26 shots. In his last 3 games against New Jersey, he has 2 points, and New Jersey's giving up 1.7 assists a game to defensemen. Some value plays I would look at on defense will be Stephen Johns. 3.2K would be Kevin Bieksa, first line. Very cheap for his upside that he could have on his first line. Michael Stone would be another good pick. Cam Fowler, Issa Lindell, and the last pick would be Mark Streit. Would be a nice GPP play. He's on the third line, but he's playing first line power play minutes, so very high upside. That's it for today, guys. Good luck on today. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the videos and want more content. Hit the notification bell button so you're notified every time I upload, and smash the like button so I'll it draws me to keep uploading and keep producing this content, working hard for you guys and trying to make us all a lot of money. And also follow us on Twitter at DFS_archive. Good luck today.